So years ago, I started reading books, lots of books, dozens and dozens of books every month, going to seminars, listening to lectures, and just going down the whole self-education path. But guess what? I wasn't making money because I wasn't doing anything with it. It was just mental stimulation. And one of my good friends called me out on it. He said, "Opie, it's great, but you're not doing anything. What's the point?" And I'm like going, damn, he's right. So then I started to, and here's how I did it. Hi, my name is Opie. I talk about health, wealth, and happiness. So this video, I actually wanted to talk about implementation. So it's great that you're learning stuff, and I implore you to read as many books as you can. Read, listen to lectures, get mentors that are credible, that have got a history of things that you want to accomplish in your life as well, that are 10 years ahead. But if you personally are not implementing anything, this is just for fun, right? What's the point? So here's how I found in regards to implementing stuff and making sure stuff happens. We as individuals are weak on ourselves generally. I don't know about you. I am. If I can find an excuse to get out of not doing something, I mean, I'm a bit more disciplined now, but I wasn't a while ago. Okay. Even now, I will. If I can get out of it, I will. How do I sort of stop this from becoming a hurdle into making my life a success? The key behind this is having accountability partners. So people that either rely on you or that you report to or that have an impact on this particular project. So for example, I'll use this podcast as an example, right? When I started doing this, I committed doing 100 videos in hopefully 100 days, more or less there. But had I tried to do this by myself, I guarantee you it would not have happened, purely because I don't have the time to edit. I don't have the time to upload. The only minimum bare time that I've got is to think about what I'm going to say and get in front of a camera and record it. So to make sure that it was somewhat of a success, I made sure that I had a team around me who relied on me to make sure that I provided them the raw video. So something happened. There was that accountability there. Same thing can be applied in any other area. So for example, if you wanted to get fit, if you wanted to lose weight, if you are a highly disciplined person, you could do it by yourself. But the easier way might be to get yourself an accountability partner. You don't have to necessarily pay someone. I mean, you can if you wanted to. If you wanted to speed up that process, you can get yourself a coach or something like that. But if not, why don't you just try and call a friend and go, "Hey, friend, let's go for a walk at this particular time every day." And that way we're keeping each other accountable. If you have a gym buddy, it's great for doing sets, right? So it's a win-win. You're both winning because there's accountability there. So in regards to implementing anything, the key that I've noticed or that I found is getting yourself enough accountability partners. This is the people like Elon Musk have done it, where they've sort of scaled it to the next level, where they've completely given that autonomy to people to run entire divisions and businesses of companies, where they've completely given that trust away, but there's still accountability there. Elon has to make sure that they're doing their job and vice versa. Obviously, we're not that big. We're talking about little projects here or littler. But the same principles apply. If you get other people involved in your project and you're a man or a woman with integrity, you have to do it, okay? If you don't have the integrity anyway, you're not going to do it, right? So this conversation is waste of time. But if you're a person with integrity, it's going to happen because other people are relying on you. And once you mess up, once or twice, they're going to say, "Oh, this guy's a joker. I'm not going to rely on him. Doesn't do as he says." Make sense? I hope it does. So get yourself accountability partners. Write out what you want to do. So this goes back to, if you get the chance, look up some of Brian Tracy's audiobooks, books, CDs, YouTube videos. Great guy. But one of the things that he talks about is, if you've got a dream or a goal that you want to accomplish, write them down, break them down into little tasks, and also write down who needs to be there to help you accomplish those tasks, little tasks. Okay, so let's go back to an example of I need to buy an investment property, or I need to buy a property. Who do you need in your team? Generally, you would need a mortgage broker, you would need an accountant, you would need a conveyancer, you would need someone to do the pest and building inspection. You might need someone from the council as well, just to check in with, to see if there's anything else, like heritage listed, and also all of that will be coming up in from the conveyancer anyway. But any other things that you need to check up. But at minimum, I've just identified 5 people. So you've got accountability partner there, and I forgot the real estate agents. There'll be a bunch of real estate agents that you'll be contacting. With all of these people, it's inevitable that you're going to hit your mission, hit your target, because you have to, right? The only hindrance is the money question here, right? If the mortgage broker comes back to you and goes, hey, your serviceability is low, this is what you need to do to get this amount of loan, that's fine. That becomes your new goal then. You need to save a 20% deposit plus closing costs. That becomes your initial goal before you buy the house. Then you continue to break those chunks into little segments that you can manage yourself, or again with another accountability partner. Hoping that makes sense. There's that cliche saying, no man is an island, which means you're not here by yourself. The success of you is not only, you don't have to do it by yourself. Build a team, get help from people. Don't get ripped off by anyone. Try not to, but you should be able to get accountability partners and succeed and work towards your goal. I wish you all the success. I see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.